Hey guys, so this is me telling you who I am, Mr. Deaththreat, spoiler-free film reviews, telling you to turn on post notifications so you never miss a video, telling you guys to drop a like so I know you're enjoying the videos, and telling you guys to subscribe. How's everyone doing today? You guys doing good? Good. Now back to our video.
Birds of Prey! Let's get into it. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Okay, so the good. Margot Robbie. She does a fantastic job as Harley Quinn. As a matter of fact, her returning as Harley Quinn just shows that she had time to really fine-tune the performance she gave in Suicide Squad. She does a fantastic job. She really makes the role completely hers. Initially, you could argue that Suicide Squad, it was her first attempt at playing with the role and kind of seeing where she went with it. And she did a fantastic job in Suicide Squad. But everything she did in Suicide Squad, she does it better. Ewan Macgregor, or you might know him as Obi-Wan Kenobi. He does a fantastic job as the villain. He manages to be really charming and also very menacing, which is really fantastic. He's really a great villain and a great actor in general. I mean, Ewan McGregor, right? Not to be confused with Conor McGregor. No relation. Chris Messina. He does a fantastic job as Zaz. Absolutely incredible. He speaks when he needs to, and when he does, he just always has this level of menace. A character menacingly can be done in so many different ways, and he does it in a very kind of quiet way, which is interesting. And it doesn't feel overly done or overly pushed. As a matter of fact, it feels subtle enough to make you uncomfortable. Like if you were in the car with Zaz, you would feel that he was looking through your soul and maybe thinking of ways to kill you. Incredible. So, with that being said, let's get to the bad. Okay, the bad. Voiceover narration is great. It can work. But when 90% of your film is voiceover narration, it starts getting old really quickly. And that's an issue I had with Suicide Squad. The majority of the film relies on cuts, going to the past, or those freeze frame moments like this, that kind of get old. And by kind of, it gets old really quickly, especially because it's consisting of the entire film. Another issue I had with this film, people always complain about how, you know, the Joker from Suicide Squad, Jared Leto's Joker, was always trying too hard to be too edgy, too cool. He kissed my hand, now you're my friend. All that stuff, right? Well, imagine if they took Suicide Squad Joker's soul and decided to scatter it throughout Birds of Prey, because that's how this film feels. Throughout the entire film, you have these situations where Harley Quinn will do something, and it almost feels like the film's going, hey, that's funny, right? You want to laugh at that. Look how funny that is. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, it's funny. To the point that everything feels forced. Like Harley Quinn's acting silly, so we'll add silly music, you know? Or there's a scene that's supposed to be funny, so they'll try to make it funny, but it doesn't feel organic. It doesn't feel like it just happened. Like you watch comedies where a comedic moment will happen, and it feels like it just kind of circumstances took you there. But it's never like Jim Carrey's like, alrighty then. You're gonna laugh now, right? That's how this movie felt. In addition to that, it tries too hard to be edgy. It's like Harley Quinn's kicking butt, so we put a song that sounds fitting or it sounds tough. The film just doesn't know how to be subtle. It's like, think of Suicide Squad, the stylistic approach to it with the music in the background and the cut title cards like I mentioned earlier. Well, imagine if that was a 5 on the level of how much they did it. Well, let's just say that Birds of Prey's a 10, the way they raise things. It's like everything of trying too hard, trying to be super edgy, trying to make it seem like we're super badass, gets lifted to the maximum level. And that just doesn't work for me. Because when you're trying to tell me that you're badass, you're trying to tell me you're cool, you're trying to tell me this funny, it tells me it's not. And that's what this film suffers from. And my final critique. Like I said, the film suffers from trying too hard. One thing specifically is there's a scene with an egg sandwich. You'll know when you see it. And that pretty much solidifies everything I'm saying here. That scene, it set the tone for the whole film. How it tries to force you to feel emotions as opposed to you just organically feeling them because you're being moved by this film. So guys, let's give this a rating. Let's bury it. On a scale of 1 to 10, Birds of Prey is a 5 out of 10. It's okay. It's not the worst thing I've seen. It's certainly not the best thing I've seen. I expected to hate the movie. I didn't hate it, but I did not enjoy it. It just tried too hard. It feels like Suicide Squad 2.0. Yes, we got rid of Jared Leto purring as, you know, a cat, but we have just this forced film where we're supposed to feel a certain way because they're forcing it, and it doesn't feel genuine. The jokes, the humor, the stylistic approach, it just doesn't work in any way. But I do want to give credit to Margot Robbie, Ewan McGregor, and Chris Messina. Fantastic jobs, guys. If you have an interest in seeing this film, go see it. But understand that this isn't the knockout of the park that DC needs, or is a very good film in general. It's the type of film that I saw, and if I could have not seen it, I wouldn't have seen it. Maybe it's on HBO, maybe you see it, or you know, Hulu, check it out, but I don't recommend wasting money on it, because it would be a waste of money. As always, guys, thank you for your support, and I will see you soon!